rest on minimum assist so that I can have the battery last as long as I can. I put on an extra battery, an extra 10 amp hour battery for this trip. So on the flat, I would have about a 75 or 80 mile range. We'll see how it does up here in the mountains. Okay, so next vista point is right here. So now this is looking east instead. And that, right in front of me, is the community in which I live. I can recognize a couple of the houses, certainly the place way up at the top. My house is right down there in the middle of that forest. Highway 17 is on the other side of that ridge. Way far in the distance, you can see that mountain with the antennas on it. That's Loma Prieta. Which is a mountain that you can see from pretty much all over this county, as it's a very high point. Okay, and as you can see, it's just really beautiful, wonderful redwood forest all over these hills. And that is the reason why I put up with a lot of the nuisance of living in this area. Let's go. Yeah, so if you're this house, you get a great view of all of that side, the east side of the ridge. It's going to be a long ride today. That I can tell you. Okay, again, viewing off the west side of the ridge. Now, this is a beautiful place to live right here, but of course it has a couple of serious issues. These people up here are not connected to any kind of a municipal water system. My house is, but that's because when the Loma Prieta earthquake happened in '89 and our water system was destroyed, the community got together with other communities and we put a pipeline in all the way to Santa Clara in order to have city water. So everybody else has got these tanks. You can see them like that one. And they have to have water trucks come up and fill those tanks. Very few of them have wells. And that is a hassle. But if you're on city water, then of course it vastly increases the value of the property. And also because we have a very large 100,000 gallon water tank up on the ridge over by those big houses that we keep full from the pipeline, it means that we can have fire hydrants and the ability to fight fires, which of course is the other big thing. Here's nice solar here. Look at that. Wow. Which is the other thing, of course, another water tank. I'm sure that the group of homes get together, put a water tank in. Now this is not good. Let's see if we can get around this or not. That lane is closed. Okay, well, good thing I wasn't trying to come through here in a car. Okay, and so there we go. So you got the disadvantages are fire, and the other thing is this road. This road is not easy to get to, and so everybody has to deal with the fact that it's several minutes, probably, I don't know, 20 minutes or so to get to Highway 17 from anywhere up here. And parts of Mountain Charlie, just like you saw right back there, they were working on it. Parts of Mountain Charlie Road are going to break off from time to time, especially when we're having major winter storms. So you have to be prepared to the fact that if you live here, if you live in one of these really, really nice houses, that, wow, that's quite a tank. If you live in one of these really nice houses up here during the winter or something other, you can get stuck here because the road's impassable. Also, fire, if and when it happens, just rushes up these canyon walls. So if your house is sitting up here on top of the ridge, which is where they usually want to be, it's very difficult to defend. Okay, so that's part of the west side. More roads back in there to go through. And then the east side, we're up at the top end of Glenwood, where it will connect up to Highway 17, but not for us. Try to stop at some of these better viewpoints. Like coming up here, we'll look out the